999 show art, like, and sub if you like this content. And feel free to speed it up should you on the replay to speed this up on the replay. So what we're doing here is I'm just doing some designing tarot design. Actually, I had an idea and we're pursuing an idea. Another thing I wanted to explore on this later is that has you ever had dreams of being taken up into flying saucers? It's not necessarily that do I believe that that is something that has happened, because it could very easily just be an extension of your anxiety, of an anxiety attack in your dreams. I do have an episode that I did 2 years ago about this issue, and I may be in the future talking with Care Bear Bard of the Cards about this very subject soon. So we're going to go at this thing as fast as possible. 3 flying saucers in the sky. There's a dude out here on the plane surrounded by some birds, 3 birds, some weird birds, a bird, and then there's all this. Maybe it's a little river or something. Maybe we won't do that. I don't know. Here. Let's just go make the sky. Welcome, Marlborough. This is a watercolor. That's what this is. It is a watercolor. Making some little guy standing out in the middle of the field, and there's 3 flying saucers above his head, and there's some birds on the plane. That's what this is. I think I'm gonna make the sky tone. We're gonna add some of this Chinese white in here just to give it to. You're a weeping angel. All right, weeping angel. We'll put this color in it. Make it kind of. So for the first coat, I think we'll just gonna just put this in here, kind of like that. I'm using 100% cotton paper right now. So it is a watercolor paper, and it is fairly absorbent of water. So hence watercolor paper. All right. Weeping angel. So, anyways, I got my crucifix over here, and the my resurrection of Jesus, kind of a thing at the final time. Little icons here, surrounded by angels. Who? Oh, these are Orthodox icons. So way in the Wayback Machine, people used to tell the story of Jesus through images, is when the majority of people were illiterate. You have you tell the Christian story through through images and so forth. That's what that is. And in this channel, we are doing both art and talk. And so tonight it's art. On Friday night, it's going to be coloring the tarot with C3PO. Well, that's the guy's name anyway, his channel name, C3PO. Let's clean my brush off a little bit. I'm going to add a little bit of red. Make sure if you're just lurking in a little bit, don't forget to hit the like and the sub button. I've just crossed over. Oh, I see. As long as you move when I don't look at you. Oh, okay. All right. All right. Well, as a Catholic, I feed on the body and the blood of a Savior. It's giving it some. All right. Let's just put some of these darker tones in here. Kind of give it that sense of maybe it's raining, or just put some darker. Just a lot of. I just want to put a bunch of different energy in the sky. My figure here has, yes, I drink blood. The blood of my Savior, Jesus. Yes. Blood drinkers. So, yeah. I freaking, Catholics drink blood. Well, really what it is that the priest takes the wine. The priest takes wine and transforms it into the blood of the Savior. So they drink. So it's in substitute for in the way back machine when they did a blood sacrifice of animals in temples. Then that the animal sacrifice was changed out. So, just put a lot of energy in here. So we are working on a timeline here, trying to go as fast as possible. I'm redesigning the Three of Swords right here. My figure is sort of a nameless thing. This is the 999 show. It is it's a lot of art and it's talk, and I do some talk shows as well. So it's kind of a variety show. I see. Is that kind of like a Egyptian thing? I like that sky, actually. It's kind of got a... Hmm. Interesting. It kind of has a gloomy feel to it. Oh, it's like Pokemon on. Well, I'm a little bit old for Pokemon, so I'm not exactly sure who Pokemon is. I kind of know. So the Roblox game, I've heard that. I think I've seen that in Reddit before. So we want to put in some more of this in here. What, make it more like a Van Gogh sky here? Yeah, that's what we're doing. That looks like grape juice here. Let's see how fast I can move. So you're also in Christmas. You mean like Orthodox Christian Christmas? I think that. All right, let's go back into this white color. Add it in here. Put more of that in there. I'm going to get up as close to the line as I can. There we go. Hey, Mr. Whitecliff. Yeah, I came on late today. There's one of my. It's been some. One of my nieces, her fiance was killed in a car accident a few days ago, and it's kind of sad. Art. Yes, and good morning to you too as well. So I don't think I'm gonna do any more in the sky because I think I pretty much got it. And we will do a. Let's come up here with some of this black. I'm gonna put that in here. We'll let that dry. So his belt. Got this black belt on him. You know, aliens could be real. They could be indeed. I need something here. I'm going to go into my color pencils and just put some. Here we go. Some coloring for hands and legs and so forth. I think it'd be like this pinky color. Let's come around here. And I'm going to make just a plain face. Like the face has no coloring at all. And maybe he's wearing gloves, wearing shoes. Let's give those shoes a different color scheme going on. Let's layer in a different color going on. Maybe this lighter pinky color. We'll put that down in here. These are watercolor pencils. And think I'll take this light blue and go over on his shoes. He's got these light blue shoes. Maybe we'll add some green. Yeah, let's have some green on it too. There we go. Shoes. Okay. And all right. Maybe we go with one other color, and we'll make the neck just a bit darker. There we go. Like that. I still haven't quite figured out how to do hands. Yes, yes, the shoes are teal. It's whatever that color is. Got all the colors. Maybe that's why he's depressed. Okay, alright. Let's go do some ground. Let's make some ground colors here. We'll just kind of put this in over here. I think I'm going to leave the tower in the background the color that it is, sort of a white with the black windows and so forth in the background. Blue and green, they make brown. No, blue, green with a red make brown. And so we're just going to come in here. Maybe we can make some... Does it need a river coming in here? Nah. We'll just kind of come in and let's make that. My no face guy. We'll do some different colors on top of this. Get him to stand up. I know it's all the same color now, but we'll do some layering here. Let's go add some... We're going to add into some burnt sienna. Let's make that in the background. Burnt sienna, clear out over here. Some darker colors. Maybe some burnt umber over here, even darker. Oh, it's a color. This is burnt umber, and then the other color is burnt sienna, but because I layered it all on top of yellow ochre, it will, it's all of those colors. So we're going to put this in here just to get some layering of the colors. Maybe come in here with the Payne's gray, and we'll add in just a little bit of this. Some more shadows. Maybe come up front here. We'll add some of this color up front. Here. Oh, let's put some sap green in here. A little more sap green. There we go. Yeah, some grass, some foliage. Yeah, I might put some trees in too. I can draw them a little bit later because I think I'm gonna do some add some acrylics on top of this as well. That's gonna stay exactly like that. I like the sky like that. It's got a lot of energy. But I think what I might do, just a big might here, is I'm gonna go in with this bright yellow, and I'm gonna add in on this guy like an aura field, like all around the hair, like projecting energy of this yellow energy around on the hair, kind of um, this, an aura around the person, or an aura around the figure, the energy field. And if you go look into this icon, it's a golden aura. So yellow, which denotes creativity and spiritual energy and so forth. And yellow is a fitting color for that. Just going to be putting it in these different places. Just around the dude. There we go. Kind of blends into the sky as well. Just an energy field. There we go. I like that. And then we got a little bit of gravity, giving it more life. Almost like it's a fire coming off of him. There we go. That's enough of that. And maybe we'll come in with this other yellow, azo yellow, and we'll just kind of put it around the birdie. Just, change the color of the green. There we go. So we'll just try to get some depth in here. All right. Now, let's do the flying saucers now. This little birdie I think that little birdie needs to be like ultramarine blue. Oh, it's kind of bleeding out. Bleeding out color. It's funny. Yeah. Oh, this little birdie is kind of really imprecise. That's interesting, actually, with how those color patterns are working on there. There, there. Come in to the red and give it a red head. Yeah, that looks pretty cool, actually. Yeah, I like that, actually. So, where to go from here? You know, it's almost done. Some grass. It's kind of a green grass. Interesting. This is very fascinating. Okay, well, here's where we're going to go from here. I'm going to move to a different medium. These are acrylics. This is a transom box. Its design is, I'm going to need another brush. Okay, we'll just use this one here. This is the liner brush. And I believe I got some red here. So let's take some of this black. And we've toned it down with some. Take the black and we tone it down with some red. So it makes it kind of a real dark brown color. And maybe we just kind of coming down here. We're going to make some trees. Maybe another tree over here in the background. Kind of looking at this. See, that is actually what that burnt umber looks like when you add that black, and we've added some. I'm just going to put this in here. Try to get some depth to it. Depth of field. And all right. I'm going to make the trees. I have limited colors here, so we're not. I think I have some yellow that's not all dried up, so we can add this yellow in here so it makes kind of an orangey color. And we'll just kind of lay it in here. Not exactly realistic trees, but it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. Maybe another tree in the background there. Not quite as tall. Off on the side hill. Giving some complexity to the images. Why are the trees? Well, you know what? There are deciduous trees that are, or there are evergreen trees that are reddish in tone, or they're yellow. They turn yellow in the fall. There we go. Just a little bit of maybe we'll just put this in here to add into some complexity there. There we go. I think that's fine like that. I think we'll take a different color. And all right, let's take some of this fluorescent blue. Fluorescent blue. I'm gonna make this let's mix the fluorescent blue with some fluorescent pink and try and so that those flying saucers are a little bit more otherworldly. Come on. Well, I don't really gotta. It's kind of like an Elmer's glue bottle. 30 minutes in, I want to finish this thing up fast. Just gonna take and add a drop. There we go. That's probably more. I'm probably not even going to use that much, but it's all right. We got it there. Okay, let's mix these two colors together. And you see, it, when you mix that blue, it makes a really nice lavender color. And I'm going to put that in here. I'm going to make these things kind of this lavender. There we go. It's kind of a triangular, pyramid-like structures in the sky. I like mixing watercolor and acrylics together. Now we'll just put this in like this, and then we'll add a different kind of like that. Then I want to go in, and I got some orange. Yeah, maybe. Ah, too late now. It's in there. All right, where are we at now? Now, I'm coming in onto the bottom of the crafts. And we're going to add some fluorescent orange. Just to add to the other worldliness by color, making these stand out from everything else. we go. Maybe it has some like portholes on the side. Some glowing. We'll just make it in like black. Three little triangles. You all kind of got that on there. All right. Maybe there's a tree over here too. It almost looks like the wind is blowing, don't you think? Some more trees. Way, way, way off over there. There. Kind of fill in the background. Maybe a little one over here too. It's just sort of faded away in the background. It's like way, way back there. So on the other side of the hill, if we can go into the bird, we can put some of these pinky colors in it. Maybe this one too. There we go. Okay. I like that. Maybe we go over his belt. We'll make the belt kind of a some buttons on the shirt. There we go. Some details. Maybe another little tree. Way, way over there. Off in the distance. Off in the distance. There we go. To have those details, so we have some, add some depth to the scene. Side hills. All right. I like that. I like that. Now, we're going to do something else. Since we are kind of doing this image here, it needs to have some swords coming down from the sky. And we'll get that. We'll just use this fluorescent chartreuse for that. Give it the finishing touches. You know, it looks like we may even finish this image too tonight as well. So it's got a beam coming down like that. A beam coming over there. And a beam coming down in like that from the bottom of the craft. There we go. You're getting, it's being powered up. Like that. Okay. If I do any more on it, it'll be tomorrow, off camera. There we go. And I think I'm going to add one other little detail here that is maybe completely unnecessary. Let's take a little of this around. Have a energy field. Being powered up here. Like that. Around the feet too. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. There we go. There. It kind of stands out from everything else here. And so what do you think? I'm going to add some of these other colors into it too, just to layer it out. Energy fields crackling and off there. That kind of like fire. There we go. I like this. I hope that you guys like it too. Anyways, this is all I got for today. We are at 44 minutes and 28 seconds, and we're going to just close up the transom box. And do I want to? Yeah, I want to initial this, don't I? Of course I do. Yeah, of course. What am I thinking? You got to do that. I think we'll use this, some black. WJL 25. 25. Okay. 3 big 3 on it. Okay. Anyways, thank you for watching. Thank you for everyone who pushed the like and the sub button. I'm going to clean the paint out of here. And this here is a Van Gogh pocket box, 15 color watercolor kit. And the acrylics I was using was golden open and Amsterdam paints. And this is all we got for tonight. Thank you very much for tuning in. And the next time I tune in on the 999 show, it'll be Coloring the Tarot. Like and sub if you like the concept. Bye bye.